So, what's up? Today we're going to be unboxing the Tilt Theory 3 deck. Let's get into it. There we go. Oh! So we got a sticker sheet, too. Don't know what those are, but it's something bicycle racing. Just throw this over there. That covers the head tube. Ooh. There's a lot of cardboard. What the? And we have... Oh, these are bike lights for your handlebars. Here's the grip tape. I'll show you that in a second. So we got this creepy cat thingy. Oh, I'm bleeding. So next up, we have this weird 8-ball. It's plastic. It's a weird 8-ball thing. Next up is like a real steel robot. Monk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here is a paper $10 bill. What? Wish it was real. I could use some money right now. And then a picture. Alright. Now everything's out of there. This is the Tilt Theory Stage 303, whatever you want to call it. I got a tape measure so we can check if all the specs are right. Okay, first impressions, it's really matte. Alright, so this is the Tilt Theory deck. This is the 622 model, and then here's the bottom. It's got a giant cutout in it. First impressions, it's actually pretty light for a 6 wide. And so the top is 6 wide. And then the bottom is around 5.75. It's a little less than the top is, but oh well. The amount of 50 and 5 room you're gonna get. So if you're writing 24 rooms, you're gonna get 2.5 inches. And then if you're writing 30s, which is no spacers, it's gonna be like 2.25. As you can see, the deck ends are welded. The head tube is forged up here. It has one graphic on the entire deck, and it's right here. So the graphic on the head tube says, designed by Tilt. And the side I got the 622. Autofocus issues. And then it has a 3 etched into it. Length of this deck is going to be 22. And then an inch longer and shorter if you get a 23 or a 21. The head tube actually takes up, let's see, from the welds, about 3.5 inches. And I'd assume same with the fenders. Flip it around to see. Yeah, about 3.5 too. The amount of foot room you're going to get from the head tube welds to the fender welds is 15.5. And then plus minus an inch, depending on the size you get. Now for the weight. I don't have a scale with me, but I can say it's a really big and light deck. So, I did go onto websites. So the sizes and weight is, it comes 623, which is this, and the weight for that is 3.94 pounds. And the 622, which I have here, is 3.88 pounds. The 5521, which is the smallest you can get, is 3.75 pounds. And the 5522 is 3.87. The headtube angle on this, okay, so I just looked it up. I can't find the headtube angle anywhere, but it looks like a 83 or 82.5. The back end, the wheel size compatibility is 24 by 110 and up to 30 by 120. You can't ride 12 standard wheels unless you modify it. And the axle system is an M8 axle with a nut, and it holds the nut on one side. There's a nut on one side, and then on the other side, there's an axle head you can't see. The deck ends are rounded for 5.0 grinds. There is a crook groove, so you can like walk into them better. Then the giant cutout, you can put stickers and stuff. The spacers on this deck, if you need to buy extra, you can go to Tilt's website and buy them, but they're just 3mm washers. So if you take these out, you can ride 30 wides, no problem. And if you put these in, they're 24 compatible. So as you can see, the root decks are like very square on the sides. They're not very rounded. My TSS satellite deck is very rounded. And this deck is mostly square, and it has a little bit of rounding on the side to make it smoother. This deck barely has any, and so we will take it out. If you're looking for a 5.5/21, I recommend this deck. There's a raw too, which will be on screen. I don't have the raw with me because I didn't like the way it looked. Also on screen will be the 5.5 models. As you can see, it has no cutout. This is to reduce weight on the 6 wide to make it not so heavy. The 5.5s don't need it. Now, what I'm going to show you is the grip tape that I'm putting on this deck. The Hello Grip, Trippy Sloth, Jake Sorensen signature. It's going to go pretty nicely. I'm not going to do in front of the deck ends because you don't need grip tape there and it looks better in my opinion. But let's get into it. I completely forgot to mention something. I'm not going to be riding my tri-bearing wheels on it because they're bent and worn down. So I have these North wheels. They are Bror signature. I don't know his last name. But pretty cool. They'll match. They'll match the grip tape that I put somewhere. I don't remember. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, everything will match. It'll look pretty sick. I gotta find a light real quick. Alright, now that hold on, let me loosen this up. We have a light up there now. So, you can see it better, and I have better angles so I get more views. But, something to note is you saw in the B-roll, I think this is side, yeah. Inside the deck end, I don't know if you can see it now, the deck end is not threaded. When I take apart my TSI deck, I will show you that my deck ends are threaded in that, which that basically means that you wouldn't need a nut. This holds the nut, but it's not threaded. But I gotta find out where to cut this grip tape, and then I'll start gripping it.
I know it's been so
Alright, real quick, what I mean by thread here, let's turn the flash on. There we go. As you can kind of see, there's threads in there. There's no nut. You might be able to see that on this side. So there's no nut on that side. You can kind of see threads in there. So what the axle does is it threads in, and that's how it holds its place, instead of having a traditional nut. That's what TSI has done with the satellite deck. It advanced. I'm sorry for the blue grips. That's all I have. I do not have black grips. I've already looked. Alright, so that's all the B-roll I'm gonna shoot tonight. Tomorrow morning, when it's bright out, I'm gonna go out and shoot. Out here, there's some flowers. Oh, the moon is out. That's pretty sick. We'll shoot the flowers. There's a fire hydrant over there somewhere. I have my flash on. There it is, the fire hydrant. But that is the scooter, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Right, Sam's here. What's your reaction? You can ride it now.
Is it fun? Oh
yeah.
my.
He gets the first ride.
I get the first ride. Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna destroy the wheels in a day, probably. Yeah.
So clean. Okay. This grip tape. Amazing choice in the grip tape too. And
It was either that or Chima.
the good feel of the assist ride. 23.
22.
22.
It says it on the head
It
too.
feels like 22 too. I would have wanted like a
design there.
design. Like
I mean, we can put something there.
you could like 10 out of 10. Oh. It's light too. It's still pretty light.
It is? Yeah, the cutout makes it an ounce more than the 5522.
Really?
Yeah. Well, no, not an ounce. 0.01 pounds.
So you haven't written it yet. You just took pictures.
Yeah. Oh! 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 Alright, the screen's fine. Oh, your camera's busted.
Heavy.
No.
Yeah, your camera's not. Don't ever ride your phone in your pocket unless you have zippers.
On the driveway. You ready?
Yeah, I'm going with.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Oh, dude, that's like... Alright, double you in.
All right.
That's my compression. It doesn't stay tight.
That was super clean. That was super clean. Ew. Decade. Try it.
I can't decade.
I just want to see.
So that was the first round of the theory. I think it's the compression only is loose. Yeah, but it's gonna stay loose because I don't feel like taking my bars off. All right, got the wax. So we'll wax up the deck when we get to the skate park.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, I missed. Sorry. And then
I saw that. Yo, use mine.
dude, this thing. We made a quick stop at Hy-Vee Gas. We got donuts. He got a free pizza. You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
And oh wait, is that? Oh, that's weird. But so far I lined up the deck. Ow! I just hit my shin.
Will you put me in the video?
I will. So far this deck is holding up really nicely. I haven't done crooks because I can't crook. I've done a few blunts. There's a car behind me. Everyone at the skate park says it's light for a 6-wide. These wheels are also very smooth and last. I don't think they're gonna de-hub soon. Now we're gonna head over to Sugar Shack Ledge, and here we go. Sam says to comment down below who's better. So he's got Ethnic grips, Stage 1 bars, rigid clamp, Envy headset, rigid fork, and raw. Prodigy wheels for some reason.
Tilt wheels.
AOS V5 Charles Bedell 623 deck with the blunt plug and the deck end, and the Prodigy wheel on the back. Also the Envy brake. And then we have Envy TPR V2 grips, Affinity basic T-bars oversized, not Lucky, Envy Prodigy double clamp oversized, Lucky Huracan fork, random headset, Fasten Hypno hollow core wheel in the front, Envy 120 by 26 hollow core in the back, Prodigy S8 deck with a Volt sticker.
don't believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars. Wood floors in the new apartment, couture from the store's departments. You more like love to start shit. I'm more of the trips to Florida, order the hors d'oeuvres, views of the water, straight from a page of your favorite author. And the weather's so breezy, man, why can't life always be this easy? She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. I get a call like, where are you, Yeezy? And try to hit you with the old wacky, till I got flashed by the paparazzi.
So, we've been riding benches, as you saw a little bit, on this. And Tom came along, and I gripped his scooter, and he got new wheels too, and they look sick. And also, it is dialed, real quick, dial check. That sounds beautiful, here you go. Sounds beautiful. And then honestly, mine was dialed this morning, and then it just, my compression. So, do you want to ride this? Do a tail whip. Is it your bars? Do a tail whip. Do a heel whip. Ooh! Bar spin. Ooh! Facts.
Facts. That was sexy.
Perfect filming.
Try? Yeah. Is that feeble? Alright, so as I'm riding home, as you can see, I'm going to give my final review on this deck. I have my flash on so you can see because it's dark. But the review is really good. It's like, the deck feels thick, so it's probably not going to break. And the axle actually stays tight compared to my compression. The Welded Fender, I don't know if... Welded Fender is actually nicer than you think. It's about 2.5 inches tall. So, if you have like really baggy pants that gets caught in fenders, this won't. It will stay fine. And yeah, it's super light. Everyone that rode it says that it's super light for a 6 wide. And they all have Aztec decks. Except for Harrison, he's got a lucky deck. So that's the review. And I'll see you all later. Peace.
I can see it in your eyes that you wanna get out. I can
That was sexy.